What was Justin's strategy here with this major lawsuit?
Justin's lawsuit reads less like a legal complaint and a legal document which requires a short and plain statement of the claim. This is more like a novel. It is a narrative of his experience on the set of It Ends With Us and his experience during the publicity tour. It is much more in-depth than you usually see a legal complaint.
The drama just got way messier, y'all. Imagine your name being thrown into a $400 million lawsuit that's dominating Hollywood headlines without warning. Yeah.
Baldoni's narrative in the complaint will hold up in the initial stages of litigation. It fulfills all of the requirements for this case to go full speed ahead towards trial. But everything that's in that document is really going to be more relevant to his defense.
That's exactly what happened with Taylor Swift's unexpected mention in the legal drama between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively. But trust me, this case isn't just about a stray text message. It's got everything. Power moves, smear campaigns, and enough behind-the-scenes tea to keep us all sipping for days. And here's the kicker. We're still untangling what it all really means. So buckle up, because we're diving headfirst into one of Hollywood's juiciest legal battles yet. All right, let's rewind for a second. This legal storm started brewing when Justin Baldoni, best known for his role on Jane the Virgin, filed a lawsuit that reads less like a standard legal complaint and more like the next bestseller on your Kindle. Seriously, the man turned his experience on the set of It Ends With Us into a full-blown narrative, detailing everything from alleged power struggles to the emotional toll of the publicity tour. And let's just say, Blake Lively's name is front and center in this drama. But here's where it gets wild. Taylor Swift's name popped up in a single, redacted text message buried in the legal documents. How does one of the world's biggest pop stars end up in a lawsuit about a film production? Was it a mistake? An intentional move? A PR stunt? We'll get into all of that, but first, let's unpack what Baldoni's strategy seems to be. Justin's legal filing isn't your typical dry procedural document. Nope, it's a juicy, detailed account of his version of events, painting himself as a victim in a high-stakes Hollywood power game. Allegedly, Blake's influence extended far beyond what Justin expected, to the point where she was rewriting scripts and making major decisions on set. And while Justin admits he gave Blake some creative freedom, his complaint suggests that this collaboration spiraled into a toxic dynamic. But here's the kicker. Legal experts are saying Justin's claims might not even be actionable in court. The alleged power struggles, creative disagreements, and even negative PR campaigns, not illegal. So what's Justin really doing here? According to insiders, he's playing the long game, using the court documents to sway public opinion and position himself as the wronged party. Whether this will work in his favor is another story entirely. Now let's talk about that infamous Taylor mention. In one single text message, redacted except for her first name, Taylor Swift's involvement in this lawsuit became a trending topic. Some think it was an oversight, a simple mistake by someone who failed to fully redact the document. Others believe it was intentional, a calculated move to add an extra layer of intrigue to an already sensational case. And let's not forget, Taylor's name carries weight. Dropping it into this lawsuit, accidentally or not, has only amplified the public's interest. The defense could argue that it's irrelevant to the case, or even claim it was included as an honest mistake. But let's be real.
Body of a text message in the complaint. That could be a mistake. It could simply be somebody who did not catch that Taylor was still in that document and forgot to redact it. Heads could be rolling right now for whomever was responsible for that last review. Or it could be accidental on purpose.
In the court of public opinion, Taylor's name being there has already done its job. Blake Lively's legal team isn't sitting quietly, though. They've accused Justin of employing a Darvo strategy. That's deny, attack, and reverse victim and offender. Basically, they're saying Justin is flipping the narrative, portraying himself as the victim to distract from his own alleged actions. It's a common PR and legal strategy, but in this case, it's adding another layer of complexity to an already messy situation. Meanwhile, Blake's counterclaims are just as explosive. She alleges that she faced sexual harassment on the set of It Ends With Us, and that her complaints were met with retaliation. Specifically, a PR smear campaign designed to discredit her. If true, these claims could hold significant legal weight, making her lawsuit not just a he said she said situation, but a potentially groundbreaking case about accountability in Hollywood. Here's where things get murky. PR smear campaigns, as shady as they might sound, aren't necessarily illegal. However, if Blake can prove that the campaign was a direct response to her harassment allegations, it becomes a different story. This would make the campaign a form of retaliation, which is legally actionable. And Blake's team is armed with memos and other documentation that could bolster her claims. But let's not forget, both sides face significant legal challenges. For Justin, some of his claims, like civil extortion and false light, may not even be valid under New York law. Legal experts predict that these jurisdictional issues will be some of the first hurdles in this case. On Blake's side, proving her allegations will likely come down to credibility and hard evidence. And let's not overlook the massive amount of discovery that's going to be involved here. Emails, text messages, and possibly even depositions from other A-list celebrities. So, what happens if this case goes to trial? Well, it could be one of the biggest Hollywood legal battles we've seen in years. Think bigger than the Gwyneth Paltrow ski trial. Why? Because this isn't just about two actors in a feud. This case could involve talent agencies, managers.
I saw the red flags, but they didn't look red. They looked kind of fuchsia and cute. But I ignored.
And even other celebrities who might be subpoenaed to testify. Imagine the ripple effects this could have on Hollywood's culture of accountability. Back to Taylor for a moment. While her name appearing in the text message doesn't necessarily mean she's involved, it's definitely raised eyebrows. Could she be called to testify? It's unlikely, but not impossible, especially if her name is tied to key evidence. For now, though, her role in this drama remains a mystery. As it stands, the lawsuits are still in their early stages. Both Justin and Blake's legal teams are likely gearing up for jurisdictional battles, with the possibility of some claims being moved to California courts. And while a settlement isn't off the table, insiders say it's not looking likely at this point. If this does go to trial, expect it to be a spectacle, complete with A-list witnesses, shocking revelations, and maybe even more unexpected twists. So where does this leave us? Well, the drama is far from over. Whether Justin's narrative strategy will pay off, whether Blake's allegations will hold up, and whether Taylor's name will come up again are all questions that remain unanswered. One thing's for sure, though. This case is only going to get messier, and we'll be here for every twist and turn. Stay tuned.